Hello, mates and lasses. This is 155mm bringing you another video. Hey guys, just gonna get on here, jump on here and do a little video real quick here. Some stuff on my mind, wanted to put out there. Say heck, why not? You know, it's a YouTube channel. Might as well put it out. I know the U.S. government ain't gonna like this one very well, but yeah, these are just some facts, man. This is undisputable facts. Okay, I'm gonna start doing a little series here. By making a small series, it might turn into a big, large series. I could probably, make my whole channel about this. Okay, this is such a big issue. I probably could make 100 videos about the Gulf War. I mean, it's such a. I mean, why not? You know, the Gulf War has been going on 21 years now, non-stop 21 years. They'll tell you what, you see people here on the internet, or especially here on YouTube, the role players, right? Don't get me started on the role players. We pretty much know who those are on here, or the ones that are still here anyway. The role players tell you, well, the Gulf War, Desert Storm was, started out as a 100-hour war. Man, it stopped, man. It stopped, ceasefire, stop, everything's good, everything's fine now. They saw this on CNN. See, they watched CNN. They weren't over there. They saw this on CNN. They never set foot in the Persian Gulf. They never got off the plane. They never heard. You see that medal right there? Southwest Asia Service Medal. You get that medal when you set foot in the Persian Gulf, man. From 2nd August 1990 all the way to 30th November of 1995. That medal right there. That's the Operation Desert Storm Desert Shield medal. That's when you get that medal. Now, like I said, back to what I was saying. These guys watch this on CNN, and CNN is told to report what they report by the U.S. government, or wherever the U.S. government can let them in on what's going on. Trust me, it's a whole different story when you're actually over there and you actually see what's going on. Okay, they can't hide this crap from us. Me and my brothers that I served with over there, we know what the hell's going on. That's the reason why I'm making this video for you, because I'm going to let you guys know what's going on. At first, I was like, maybe I shouldn't put out this kind of information. But you know what, man? I said, what the heck, man? I got a YouTube channel. Okay, I get about 2,000 plus views on my front page every day. Why shouldn't I speak out about war crimes against our soldiers? I mean, why not? I mean, the factual information is all over the internet. Okay, so what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to do, it might be a small series or maybe a long drawn out series. It depends on how many people comment and how many people I get responding about this stuff. If they want me to keep on with talking about this stuff, I will. Like I said, I could make a whole new channel off of this alone. It's kind of like the Sega 12 shotgun, right? If someone started a channel here on YouTube about the Sega 12 shotgun, they could do a whole channel and actually end up with 100 videos about the Sega 12 shotgun, man. Studying it, studying the what rounds it likes best, what rounds it eats, why it jams, certain tricks with it. Let me get off that subject. We're not talking about the shotgun, but yeah, the Gulf War. Okay, war crimes against our soldiers in the Gulf War. Now, I'm going to bring up a fact here, guys, for you guys. And again, it's all over the internet. Okay. You just got to take the information, you got to piece it together. All this information that I'm going to go into in this series of videos that I'm going to make, it's one piece of information over here, one piece of information over here, piece of information over here, piece of information over here. Once you put them all together, it's undisputable that basically there were war crimes against our soldiers in the Persian Gulf. and at least in the first half of the Gulf War. Okay. Like I said, remember, they'll have you to believe that, CNN will have you believe, or, the role players here on YouTube that watch CNN, have you believe that, Desert Storm was a $100 war, and everything was peachy, and then, Operation Iraqi Freedom started. No. The Gulf War has been going on for 21 years now. It never stopped, dudes. Never stopped. Saddam Hussein was firing on us the whole time. The whole time. And why I say that is, look at, I want you to focus on this one fact. The 32nd parallel in Iraq. Go to a map of Iraq after you watch this video, or open up another browser right now while I'm talking about this video. Look at the map of the 32nd parallel on Iraq, okay? Now, some of you guys are technical about this, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the 32nd parallel is right there at Basra, okay? See where Basra is in southern Iraq? That's where the original 32nd parallel no-fly zone was. Now remember, the no-fly zone, all right? 32nd parallel right there. Now, go up and look at the new parallel, the new no-fly zone that they changed in 1996. They changed the no-fly zone in 1996. It was there at the 33rd parallel. Look where it's at. It's right there, just almost south of Baghdad. So in other words, their planes could no longer fly between the 32nd and the 33rd parallel. Let me tell you the reason why they did that, and the reason why 155 is going to tell you that. There's nobody else here on the internet has ever told you what I'm telling you right now. Okay, I'm the first guy here on the internet who's actually talking about this. Okay, I don't know why, because like I said, I'm just a guy, a regular guy making videos here on YouTube, dudes. I'm not a rocket scientist. Okay, I'm not a freaking scientist. I'm not I wasn't not a person who's who knows anything about strategic war, etc. I'm just telling you facts, and I know I was over there, and I know I witnessed some of the stuff that Saddam was up to. The 32nd parallel, the reason why they changed it in 1996 was because in 1996 they found out that Saddam Hussein was firing on our troops all the way from 1991 all the way to, I believe it was probably November of 95, or maybe even in 1996. Whenever they found out, when they changed that from 32nd to 33rd parallel, that's when they found out. So they immediately changed the no-fly zone. Now, Saddam was using biological warfare combat on our troops all the way from 1991 to 1996. We'll just say 1996. And this is how he was doing it, okay? So, really, this is serious. This is serious, dudes. Every one of our troops that rotated in and out of the Persian Gulf through 1991 to 1996 was hit by Saddam Hussein's biological warfare combat. Undisputable. Undisputable. Go over and look at the 32nd parallel again. See where it's at. Basra. Where was our troops mount up? Where did our troops, where were our troops stationed? Kuwait. Okay. At the border. So, like I said, look at the map. 32nd parallel. Now, get on the internet and Google search or look around for MiGs, radio-controlled MiG, or Su-22 fitter. Look around for that. Okay. Look at these planes. Look at the diagrams. Look at the biological warfare canisters that were on these planes. These planes were equipped with biological warfare canisters that were able to hold biological warfare anthrax. Okay. Saddam and his Republican Guard, were able to radio control these planes, and they were able to fly these planes all around inside of his, the area that used to be all the way down to the 32nd. They had a whole area to fly, all the way to the 32nd no-fly zone. Now, you know how far and how fast a MiG goes. A MiG can go way high up in the air. You get one of those radio-controlled planes, man, and you fly it around that on that border. Okay, you hit the button, you let that biological warfare agent spray out of it. The wind, anybody who served in the Persian Gulf knows that the wind blows from the north to the south, right into the border of Kuwait. You get that biological warfare coming out of there. It's odorless, tasteless. You can't see it, you can't smell it, you can't taste it. Can't be detected, dudes. Saddam Hussein had biological warfare. Trust me. This is what CNN. See, I'm telling you guys what CNN never told you. And this is facts. This is true, dude. Every one of our guys who served in the Persian Gulf from 1991 to 1996 got hit by Saddam Hussein's warfare combat. They should go ahead and just pass out Purple Hearts to all those guys. They should pass them out, man. But, like I said, man, if it doesn't, my question is for people who, if it doesn't like pop and there's not powder behind it, right? If it's not a bullet, what? You think it's not combat, right? Or whatever? Well, if you got that mentality, then you're not ready for the Gulf War. Because the Gulf War, we went up against somebody who was the most dangerous man in history. Okay? The most dangerous man in history. He was even more deadly than Adolf Hitler. More deadly than Adolf Hitler himself. In fact, this man needed to be... we had to get rid of him, because eventually, if we didn't get rid of him, he would have killed every man, woman, and child on this planet. So anybody who thinks that Operation Iraqi Freedom, we shouldn't have went in there, well, take it from somebody who was over there in the Persian Gulf, and take it from somebody who knows what Saddam's capable of, because I'm a victim of what this guy's capable of. We needed to get rid of him. Trust me, at any costs. We should have done it a lot earlier than 2003. Trust me. And if you ain't smart enough to figure that out, you keep watching these videos, and you'll figure it out. By the time we get done, you'll have it figured out, because I'm going to throw out the facts to you on what exactly was going on over there. Like I said, CNN reports to these guys here on the internet and whatever, man. They think, well, they were never over there. They think, well, I watched CNN. I saw it on CNN. Some of this stuff on YouTube, man, not YouTube, but on the internet, you can't really make sense of it unless you actually, if you're over there, then it starts coming together. You start putting two and two together. Just like I said, the 32nd parallel. Most people will never know why the U.S. government changed the no-fly zone 32nd parallel, in Iraq from the 32nd parallel to the 33rd. They would never know about that. I guarantee you, not one dude has ever thought twice, or half of these guys watching this video never even knew that halfway through that war, not even halfway, 1/4 of the way through this war. So far, 1/4 of the way. This war still isn't over. It's 21 years now. But 1/4 of the way through that war, Washington finally decided to change the parallel, the no-fly zone, because they found out that all of our guys were getting hit by Saddam Hussein's combat over there. And like I said, man, do you see it on CNN? Anybody see it on CNN? Anybody see anything like that on CNN? Does CNN come on there and go, hey guys, today we're changing the 32nd parallel no-fly zone to the 33rd parallel no-fly zone back up there just south of Baghdad, because we found out that Saddam Hussein was using biological warfare combat attacks against our troops who were stationed in Kuwait and bordering countries. Therefore, all you troops who served in the Persian Gulf should go sign in and show your unit, show where you served at, and go sign in at the local VA and go get yourself checked out because you were hit by biological warfare that stays in your bloodstream for the rest of your life. The anthrax shot you get, it will keep it from killing you. But the anthrax gets in your blood and it keeps multiplying the rest of your life and multiplies. And it never leaves. It stays in your bloodstream. You know, stays in your bloodstream. Let me show you something. Doxycycline, 100 milligrams. This is for all my brotherhood, all my brother Gulf War veterans that served over there. If you start having problems with your body, you know, unknown pains, different problems that are going on, like breathing. You see my breathing. You see how I sniff sometimes in my videos, like I can't breathe, like I'm gasping for air or whatever. That's from the anthrax in my body, guys. You want to go see your doctor, okay? Go see your doctor. And like I said, I'm not a medical professional, so you want to go see your doctor before you take my advice. Go get checked out and everything like that. But if you think that you've been affected by the Gulf War, this doxycycline right here kills a lot of the bacteria in your bloodstream. You know, the pains and stuff like that in your joints, they'll start to leave. They'll start to... I don't know. I can't explain exactly. Like I said, I'm not a medical scientist, guys. I'm not a doctor. But this stuff helps me breathe. It kills a lot of the bacteria because I believe the inhalation bacteria went in through my nose. It got in through my lungs, and it seems to like to stay around that area of my body. And this doxycycline, it kills off a lot of it, fights it. So once your immune system gets a lot of the bacteria killed off to a certain level, you'll start to feel better. But like I said, it never goes away. It'll stay inside your body for the rest of your life. You're never going to get rid of it. It's what the U.S. government right now is calling. It's telling you right now that it's Gulf War syndrome. No, it's not. It's a biological combat attack against you from Saddam Hussein. That's where it came from Saddam Hussein and his fitters, that he sprayed biological warfare on top of you, and it went inside your nose and went inside your body. I mean, what's the best way to hit somebody, man? Are you gonna, you know, when you shoot a cannon at somebody, trust me, because I used to shoot cannons, and we fired cannons over there in the Persian Gulf. When you fire a cannon, you get a boom, right? It explodes. Automatically, people start taking cover. When you spray biological warfare outside a plane, you don't hear no pop, man. You don't hear no boom. It's a silent killer. Silent killer, man. It gets inside your body. You know, and through inhalation process, and then, you know, a lot of guys start throwing up and thinking they're getting sick from dysentery or something like that. No. You're getting sick, buddy, because you got anthrax. You got anthrax poison inside your body. You got popped with that shot in the Gulf War. And you guys, some of you guys who were in the Gulf War, correct me on this, right? Let me know, did you get 5 shots? Did you get 5 of those shots? Because I only got 1. They hit me with 1 of those shots. All my guys, all of our guys in our rotation, they only hit us with 1 of those shots. I want to know how many you guys got. But like I said, the way I understand it is whenever you get that shot, that makes you immune to anthrax bacteria. See, a lot of people don't know. You can become immune to anthrax bacteria. Like me, right? I live in Texas. There's anthrax bacteria bad down here. And a lot of people in Texas, or Texans or whatever, they get immune. They're immune to anthrax bacteria. But weaponized anthrax bacteria is a heck of a lot more potent. But like I said, that's what that shot's for. The Gulf War anthrax bacteria, the Gulf War anthrax vaccine, that's what they hit you with that shot for. Everybody gets that shot because, see, they know that Saddam Hussein is using biological warfare, dudes. That's one thing that they know about. He had anthrax biological bacteria over there. So automatically they inoculate you with that vaccine. And that vaccine, like I said, it keeps you from getting that big old freaking canker sore blister on your arms and all those, you know, all those symptoms or whatever that you see where, you know, that ulcer. And then you start knowing that you're going to die, right? It takes away all those symptoms. And it starts to immediately fight that anthrax when it gets in your blood. But see, anthrax don't go away. Once you got that anthrax in your blood, it stays in your blood, man. I got it all up in my bloodstream right now. And like I said, when I take these pills, it kills it off a lot. Kills it, you know, keeps fighting, it keeps killing it off. But once you get older, your immune system starts to slow down, starts to get weaker. That's when it really starts to kick in. Like I said, a lot of Gulf War vets, they die quickly. They die early. So just to let you guys know, get checked out with your doctor. Make sure you're healthy enough to be taking this kind of stuff, though. But you might want to check out the doxycycline, 100 milligrams, 2 times a day, and that'll fight off a lot of pains, guys. Let's put it this way. Keeps me, like I said, I got a lot of effects from the Gulf War. So, but as I said, we know what happened. I know what happened. I'm telling you guys what happened. The U.S. government will never tell you this. They're gonna say, well, man, we have no proof that Saddam Hussein had biological warfare. In fact, we know he didn't use biological warfare. That's what they said. We know he didn't use there was no biological warfare used. Okay, yeah, you guys believe that, right? I mean, did CNN report that, right? Did they report that? Yeah. Well, I tell you what. My next video that I put out, I'll show you where Saddam Hussein was making biological warfare. And in fact, I'll show you how long he was making biological warfare. And it's right here on the internet. And there's facts. There's facts about it. Indisputable facts, dudes. And the whole time they're telling you guys that, oh, no, it's no biological warfare. There is none. There was none used. Our troops are protected, man. We would take care of our troops, but our troops ain't guinea pigs. They're no guinea pigs like that. They got human rights. You believe that, guys? Believe that. Believe that. And then what was some of my subject question? Why I put that video out that said don't join the military? Now, you guys still wonder why? You know why? This is one of the reasons, man. One of the reasons. Because they don't care about you, dude. You think they're going to come on CNN and they're going to tell you what I'm telling you right now? And like I said, man, I don't know. When I get done making this video, I might get like, well, you know, a bunch of people come on here and say, yeah, man, 155, you're full of it, man. Oh, man, I don't believe that at all, man. I don't believe anything you're saying. Well, go ahead, guys. That's cool. And like I said, I got facts. I have facts to back up everything I say here on YouTube. I got facts to back up every one of my videos. You can always tell. Every time I put out a video, I got facts to back up what I'm saying. And every one of those videos, guys. I mean, I haven't been on YouTube this long if I didn't have facts to back up what I'm saying. I'm still here. I came here in what? Is it 2008? Was it 2008? Oh, that's not been that long, has it? Was it? I don't know. I have to look on the front of my channel. But like I said, man, you know, and I've always said this. I'm nothing special. You know, I'm just a guy here on YouTube making videos. But I like to bring you guys the facts. And like I said, I got to speak up for my Gulf War veteran brothers. Because, like I said, there was war crimes have been committed towards my brothers. All my brothers there, man. You know, between possibly the mid-90s to all the way to 1996, all my brothers in the Persian Gulf, war crimes have been committed against them. And like I said, the proof is right there in the pudding, dudes. When they took the 32nd parallel and they made it the 33rd parallel, that's why they did it. That's why. Go ask them why. Go ask them what reason. Say, what reason did you do that? See what they come up with, man. Go ask one of those politicians. Excuse me, up in Washington. Go ask him. What are you going to tell you? Well, the Scuds couldn't reach out that far, right? Is that what you're going to say? No, it don't play like it. Don't work like that, man. Come on. What was it going to say? Oh, well, what are they going to say? Well, the Barrett couldn't hit that far. No, it ain't got nothing to do with no bullets, man. It ain't got nothing to do with no bullets. See, Saddam Hussein's combat was biological warfare, man. He ain't stupid. The dude was smart. He was more deadly than Adolf Hitler. He was smarter and more deadly than Adolf Hitler. And he had biological warfare that was, the most revolutionary warfare. And that's basically what his war program was. His war program, Saddam Hussein's war program, was based upon scientific revolutionary biological warfare. The most deadly and undetectable in the Arab nations, or pretty much in the world. The dude focused on biological warfare. He loved to use that kind of warfare against other countries. We've seen that in 1988 when he killed babies up there in the Kurds. Remember the Kurds? 1988 was at northern Iraq. When he used biological and chemical warfare. And by the way, they will tell you that he used chemical warfare only in that attack. That's BS. That's BS, dudes. He used biological and chemical warfare. And he was using biological and chemical warfare all through the 90s until the 2003 invasion. Okay? Don't believe all the bull crap you see. The government's going to do what they can to hide a war where biological warfare was used. They're going to do everything they can to hide that from everyone. Because they don't, man. Look, biological warfare keeps on. It's the gift that keeps on killing, dudes. Hey, quit that. You better not be messing with no pills. Quit. Hold up a second. I can't let my cat's poison them. Hey, come here. I had that doxycycline over there. I want to make sure they didn't knock one of those off on the floor. But biological warfare is the gift that keeps on killing, guys. It doesn't. This crap does not go away. Like I told you, man. And I hate to repeat myself again. This Gulf War stuff that keeps on. I'm forgetting. I keep losing concentration. But the bacteria lives inside your bloodstream, man, and it keeps on replicating, multiplying. It keeps multiplying constantly. It doesn't go away, man. You can't kill it. You can't get rid of it. The anthrax vaccine just makes, it fights it. It fights it off, man. But you ain't gonna kill it, dudes. Biological weaponized warfare like that, weaponized anthrax. And let me tell you something. Anthrax lives on the desert floor in 140-degree heat for 30 years. So the whole Persian Gulf right now, guys, is nothing but it's nothing but a chemical cesspool. It's an anthrax cesspool. So any of you guys that are standing over there in the Persian Gulf right outside, and you're out there filming those, I'm trying to help you guys. I'm trying to tell you guys to help you out, okay? Don't stand outside in those freaking sandstorms and start filming this stuff. Even if you got a rag over your face, man. You want to get indoors. And you want to get indoors, man. And you want to take cover, guys. Take cover because that freaking sand has anthrax in it, man. That anthrax lasts 30 years. 30 years to 40. I got to check my facts again. I can't remember. I know it's at least 30 years on the desert floor. In 140-degree heat, guys. The spores live that long. So, like I said, it could be 40. I can't remember. I'm forgetting. But I know 30 at least. So, it's around, man, because the dude was combat bombing our troops all the way up, okay, to 1996. He had a full-on assault against our troops. He was smart. He was smart. He was using warfare that couldn't be detected, biological warfare, and he was bombing our troops with it, with those planes, those Su-22 fitters, and those radio-controlled MiGs in the air, right there in the 30-second no-fly zone, while our troops are right there at the border. Excuse me. And that anthrax was coming out there, just saucing the desert all over, dudes, as well as going inside their lungs. I mean, that's the reason why I breathe like I can, man. I got to take that doxycycline, man, just so I can breathe. See, the government don't want you to know about this. That's why I'm putting this video out here, guys. Because I want them to see this shit, too. I want them to see this video, man. I want them to see this video, man. What are they going to do, man? What are they going to do to me? File a lawsuit? Shit. I doubt it. Truth comes out, man. Truth's the truth. You know. But yeah, that's the facts, man. 32nd, 33rd. Go look and check it out, man. Go see why they changed that no-fly zone, guys. That's because Saddam was using biological warfare combat against our troops. Period. Facts are right there, dudes. It's like let me explain this to you. What was it, the Korean DMZ, right? The Korean DMZ. You've heard stories all through the 80s, 90s about what guys are serving on the DMZ getting shot at by Koreans, right? Okay, you serving on the DMZ war, you know, Korean DMZ by Koreans getting shot at. Think about it, man. You're serving on the border of a country with a freaking wacko dictator. That freaking, let me tell you something about Saddam, man. This guy actually load a pistol up and walk over to one of his relatives, put the pistol to his head, and blow his brains out without even blinking an eye. One of his own relatives, he will blow his brains out without even blinking an eye. What do you think you think he's got any compassion for a bunch of infidels sitting there on the border of his country? You think he likes those guys? Come on, man. This dude, if he had a nuke, man, he would have launched a nuke. He would have tried. This dude, he wanted to kill. He probably wanted to be the only one alive on the face of the earth. But if we hadn't took him out, he probably would have tried to kill everybody off the face of the earth. I mean, he's gonna take his own. He'll load up a pistol, go up to one of his own relatives, man, and blow his brains out. If the guy talks back to him, I mean. And like I said, I'll make a video with some facts on that as well. If anybody thinks that for 1 minute that Saddam is not a monster, shit, you great. Y'all got some stuff to learn, man. This dude was, like I said, I'll tell you, and I stand by what I say. This dude was more dangerous than Adolf Hitler. He was more dangerous than Adolf Hitler. He had to be gotten rid of. All right, but like I said, the Korean DMZ. Imagine that. You'd be outside the border of a country with a dictator like Saddam Hussein. Imagine being on like these guys, the border of Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, where they're, wherever the station. And then Saddam got these biological warfare, all this biological warfare, chemical warfare. He's making it in his country. And then you got all these troops that are sitting there, just like it's on the DMZ. And you heard about people being shot at on the DMZ. What the hell you think this dude Saddam is doing? I mean, come on, man. If CNN don't report it, man, some of these dudes don't believe it. Like I said, man, this is 155 channel. We report the truth, dudes. I report the truth. Me and Tactic Cat both. All right, guys, remember, respectable citizens carry firearms, criminals carry weapons. And all my brothers on here, God bless y'all, and peace out.